Well, here we are, and summer has just started, and aren't you thrilled? You want to get out there in your swimsuit, head up the lake, do some swimming, water skiing, or whatever. But how do you look in your swimsuit? Well, the Center for Science and the Public Interest, a group that I really don't care for, has put out their list of the 10 worst foods you can eat. Now, I realize that the way you look at the swimsuit is pretty much determined about what you're shoving in the pie hole, if you know what I mean. Well, they've come up with a list of the 10 things, and these are from commercial places, not anything that you normally cook up in your kitchen, but commercial places. Sort of like the Five Guys bacon cheeseburger. All right, that's on the list. The plain hamburger. Now, if you get a plain hamburger at Five Guys, it's 840 calories with 20 grams of fat. Plain hamburger. You get yourself the bacon cheeseburger, that's going to take you up to 1,060 calories and 30 grams of fat. Now, you're saying, well, okay, I get the burger. Well, you got to get fries, right? The fries are going to add another 950 calories. Their fries are worse than McDonald's large fries as far as calories go. All right, that's food number one. Now, I don't know if we have a Five Guys in this town, so maybe it doesn't make any difference, but in other cities they do. So now you know what you're getting. But we do have a Chipotle's. Chipotle's chicken burrito. Now you say, well, I eat chicken. That's good. That's not fatty stuff. Oh, wait till you see. Chicken burritos at Chipotle's contains chicken, yes, rice, beans, pinto beans, by the way, sour cream, salsa, and of course, tortilla. Well, it adds up pretty quickly when you think about it. Their chicken burrito at Chipotle is 1,090 calories and 16 grams of saturated fat. Now, one burrito, by the way, contains as much sodium as 6 of their Taco Bell chicken soft tacos, which is about 2,240 milligrams. So there you go. We do have a Chipotle. They do have chicken. Now you know. The Cheesecake Factory. Oh, my land. The Cheesecake Factory Tower Truffle Cake. That is decadence from the get-go. Chocolate cake. And their truffle cakes, well, here you get them slice, 1,770 calories. And that doesn't even include the whipped cream they put on it, because it doesn't taste right without whipped cream, right? So if you got a sweet tooth and you want to add some calories, go over to the Cheesecake Factory and get yourself a Tower Truffle Cake. Now, pizza. Who doesn't love pizza? How about an Uno's Pizzeria and Grill Chicago Classic Deep Dish Pizza? I love Chicago pizza classic. They're deep dish, they're tasty. Well, Pizzeria, the folks over at Uno's got one. And listen to this. Their pizza, 2,240 calories per pie. Now, let's say you're eating just one slice of the pie. It may not be too bad. But who can resist a deep dish pizza? 240 grams of saturated fat, 4,400 milligrams of salt. That's 2 days worth of salt, for crying out loud. And so you think you want to get a thin pizza or something like that? Those deep dish, but 2,240 calories. Now, on every corner in the United States and every city in the United States, there's a Starbucks. We have them here. They're everywhere. But in the summer, you want to get something pretty cool from Starbucks, right? How about one of those Venti white chocolate mochas? Yeah, a Venti white chocolate mocha from the Starbucks. And you got to get the whipped cream, of course. You got to have that. Well, that Venti is going to cost you 350 calories, 14 grams of saturated fat, and wait till this, 9 teaspoons of sugar. Really? Yep. That's the calories, folks, 9 teaspoons. And if you're too cheap to go to Starbucks, you go to McDonald's, right? Who doesn't go to McDonald's? Well, there you go to McDonald's, and you know what you want to get with your burger and fries and everything else? The chocolate shake. Chocolate shakes at McDonald's, those things go in at 840 calories and 14 grams of fat. And are you ready? See, you think the folks over at Starbucks was bad? That chocolate shake at McDonald's has 22 teaspoons of added sugar. You might as well take the sugar bowl, just dump it up. 22 teaspoons. So now you know, don't want to make your day any worse than it already is. But if you're planning on going out and enjoying yourself, but you want to lose weight to look good in the summer, these are places the Center for the Science and Public Interest suggests that you avoid. Do it at your own peril. Me, I'm getting chicken nuggets.